like I need to preface this video by saying Twitch has had a great year. Awesome PR year, mostly thanks to the man at the top, Dan Clancy. However, this past week, two big blemishes on that otherwise great year. The first one was when they got absolutely thrashed by Team YouTube in Dodgeball. Get fucking owned, nerds. Get owned, Hassan. Get owned, idiot. The second one is the news that dropped yesterday on their new update to their terms of service, which they tweeted about here. We've gotten some feedback that our policies around sexual content are unclear, so we've drawn clearer boundaries between what is and is not permitted on Twitch. Okay, great. And we also recognize that not everyone wants to see that type of content, so we're also updating criteria for homepage recommendations. What does this mean, Ludwig? Well, let's read. Previously prohibited content that is now allowed with label is four things. One, content that clearly highlights breasts, butt, or pelvic region. 2, fictionalized, drawn, animated, or sculpted, fully exposed, fully nude, female presenting breasts, genitals, buttocks, regardless of gender. 3, writing on your body for, like, I don't know, thinking a sub or something. And then 4, erotic dances like disrobing, strip teases, or twerking. Okay, whoa, Twitch a bit horny. What is this new update? Why are they just saying, hey, allow all the sexual stuff in the world? Is that it? Is the answer they're horny? No. It's a little bit deeper than that. Now, this does come with a caveat. Any of this content is allowed, but you must label it that it is sexual content, which I believe will probably make it 18 plus, which is really just like a checkbox that says I'm 18 plus. But also, you must also, you can no longer be recommended on the homepage. So you'll no longer be here. It's impossible. You won't have any of that, if it's labeled correctly, content on the homepage. It might still be recommended in the sidebar, but that's because there's no thumbnails. It won't be on the homepage. And the question everyone's asking, why? Why come out and be like, yeah, twerk on our website? Are they trying to get like a bunch of OnlyFans streamers? I don't think so. I think the answer is that content moderation is not a scalable business. It's not a good business to be in. You don't want to have to hire more and more people to just look through streams and say, okay, this is okay, but this is not okay, because that's what they've been doing for the past few years and losing. You've probably seen the stories before, but Twitch streamer Amaranth banned for...
This guy is being really, this is one of these are the simp guys, right? So let's get somebody more proficient that's on there about Twitch, because a lot of people got banned from Twitch for absolutely no reason, for idiotic reasons. And there's so many people that got left Twitch, some of their biggest names, and now they on Kick.
When kids go to school, germs come back home. Safeguard. Nothing kills bacteria better.
Hello? Hey, can you help me? Thank you for the tier 3.
Well, guys, we're back. We are back once again talking about an issue that has come up so many times on the internet that I'm sure my children's children will be discussing it many years in the future. Guess I've got that to look forward to. That's right, people. We are once again talking about Twitch and the new meta, I guess, that there is for advertising yourself. Now, if you're active on Twitter, I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about, but if the words I just said mean nothing to you, you're a lucky person. To give you some real quick background, Twitch is a huge social media site that is primarily used for live streaming video games, and for the last 5, maybe 6 years or so, it's had a bit of an issue where people seem to not be able to keep their clothes on while live streaming. It was a pretty big issue for a while where Twitch was slowly just progressing into becoming a softcore porn site, very reminiscent of a cam site, where very popular streamers on the front page of Twitch could not keep their clothes on and were doing things like farting into their microphone for donations, which I think is a good segue into saying that I have no idea what I'm going to be putting in the background of this video. Normally, I would play clips that are Hot Tub Meta is a perfect example of people doing exactly what I'm talking about, which is relevant because over the last week or so, we have seen a new meta on Twitch evolve, where streamers, primarily ladies, will seemingly get completely naked and then shake things that are just off camera. I was made aware of this when this tweet by Dexerto came up on my feed, talking about a popular streamer named Morgpie who does this, just sits on camera, naked, and swings her breast back and forth when she receives donations. for what I believe should be very obvious reasons, I'm not going to be showing any of these clips, I'm sorry, but I promise you, I'm not lying, that is the entire stream. Now, I don't think it was this Morgue Pie woman who made this popular, I believe it was a streamer named Asian Bunny. Believe it or not, I haven't really gone too far into the origins of this Twitch method, so I can't say that for certain, but this tweet involving Morgue Pie is definitely what's got everybody talking about this. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you would know this is not really the kind of thing I would normally make a video on, but in the wake of the GTA 6 drama and controversy, especially with this being only a few days after I made my video on GTA 6, I think this topic sort of fits in well and kind of allows me to draw a line and go further into detail on some of the things I mentioned in that video. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I went down a bit of a rabbit hole after seeing this Dexerto tweet, and I've come to learn that there's women. Now, this is something I can understand a person tweeting if they don't really sit and think about what they're talking about. And that's really not meant as like a dig or anything, because I have said something similar to this pretty recently. In my GTA 6 video, in response to all the people whining about the women twerking in the trailer, I said, who complains about a nice butt? And I stand by this, because the context between what I said and this tweet are very different. Denims is talking about a woman getting naked on a website that is made for people 13 and up. On a website that is historically known for its content being video games. A website that also has terms of service that prohibits sexual content, with the terms of service even explicitly pointing out content intended to draw attention to an individual's buttocks, groin, or breasts, versus a video game, part of a series that has always been rated for people 18 and over, where you occasionally see some women twerk when the setting is a satirical take on one of the most popular party cities on the planet. I think the context between those two is pretty different.
At Domino's, now you can carry out a one-topping pizza with any of our 5 crust types for only $7.99. And you can order any way you want too, online or by phone. So choose hand-tossed, crunchy thin crust, gluten-free, Brooklyn style, or handmade pan, and your favorite topping for just $7.99 from Domino's.
Twitch decided to allow artistic nudity, and then within 48 hours reverted that change. Who would have guessed allowing artistic nudity on a platform that has notorious issues with explicit content would end up with an art section I can't even show you because it's all explicit? Who would have guessed that one, huh? They spent the last 2-ish years pandering to advertisers and pissing off streamers by cutting the revenue splits and pushing ads like crazy. Remember when Twitch was paying streamers thousands of dollars extra just to show ads on stream? How do you go from that to showing me a Pokemon ad next to furry? It feels like they're taking the Elon Musk approach and trying to run this site into the ground, because there is no chance anyone wants to advertise on Twitch after making an update like that with no warning.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to End on Business or something. I don't know, man. But like I said, every time there's some sort of reaction or Twitch fucking changes the yardsticks or whatever happens, right, they find some way to adapt. First, they started doing hot tub bikini streams and whatnot to try and skirt the rules. Then it was all about, hey, let's just fucking do it for artistic value. And then, you know, Twitch allowed a lot of this twerking and stripping and shit. And then the platform just got completely filled with people drawing hentai and whatnot. And then now, man, the rules are like halfway reversed. It's just, what the fuck is even going on anymore? What is Twitch? Like, that's the real point, you know? We have officially reached a point in time where the main discourse and like topical, you know, discussions about Twitch is no longer about like, oh, hey, what cool video games are getting streamed on Twitch? Or, you know, who's breaking the newest records and trends on Twitch now with their streams? Now it's just all about how Twitch has essentially turned into like an adult site, and how all of the top content on the platform over the last several weeks now has just been the worst possible disgusting shit. And, you know, I understand people being like, oh, Optimus, why do you keep talking about this, bro? Why the fuck do we keep talking about this? And the reason is because, truth be told, man, it's such an easy situation to fix. The opinion of the public is so fucking clear, and like, just, it takes 15 minutes to really see what could have a censored bar on it. You know, it just, what the fuck are we even doing at this point, right? Like, Twitch has actually fallen to that point. So anyway, there is now a new meta that has been kind of rolling through the Twitch e-girl community, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it at this point, man. Like, it's so fucking weird. But obviously, Twitch kind of cut back on some of the artistic shit or whatever, right? Like, you can still, I guess, strip and whatnot, but, like, they clearly saw the public reaction go very negatively to this, like, in general trend that's been happening, right? And they tried to walk it back a little bit, but it didn't fully work because they didn't fully walk it back, right? And so now, once again, with Twitch, and this has been a very concurrent issue with them, there is now this, like, weird gray area on what is acceptable, what isn't acceptable, and now all that's been encouraged to be done is for these girls to just constantly retest the waters, right? Like, the public, everybody's just like, hey, let's get this shit off the platform. No one should be seeing this on a website that is 13 plus, that's allowing teenagers to volunteer.
Now, I gave you different opinions. Some simps, some's not. This is what happens when you let women into spaces that's not meant for them. This is what happens when you don't give them rules. In society in general, this is happening in all over this country. Women are going to gyms and falsely accusing guys of harassment. They're going into gaming places saying that they got harassed. You got them going, you have the Boy Scouts. Now it's the Girl Scouts now. This is why I laughed at this. I laughed at the people who said that they wanted women to come into the space and they didn't think that nothing was going to happen. And the same people who said, let the women come in so we can expose who the guys are, which I kind of agree with it, but then it needed to cut down, and you needed to make that type of list to find out who's on something and who's not, right? So, you had the Jessica X, you had all these people that come into the space, these females, and they expose the guys for who they are. David Johnson shit where, when he said everybody should be nicer, all the girls should be nicer, all this other crap going on. A lot of people said shit on live streams that it was a lot of shit that went on. Now they're trying to ruin every single thing that's made for boys, men, anything that makes people happy. Without them, they're trying to destroy it. Now, you have the OnlyFans cam site chicks all coming to Twitch to get more money. And the disgusting part about this is that they're trying to get future customers in 13-year-old boys and get them hooked on their Twitch streams and then bring them to OnlyFans when they get 18. So they pretty much grooming 13-year-olds and waiting till they get 18-year-olds and get hooked on their content. And nobody's trying to do anything about it. But you want to talk about guys being pedos going overseas. That's the reason why I say I don't want no kids. See, I don't care what you say about how somehow, some way, oh yeah, man, coal started in the house and all this other stuff. Look, you know how many kids who grew up in good houses and good households, and they grew up with a religious background. They grew up in a strict household, and next minute they're OnlyFans, or as like it was a football player's kid who is now a rapper. And his father came out and said, dude, you didn't grow up in the hood. You grew up in the suburbs. So now all these people want to glorify bad neighborhoods, selling dope and everything else. The good kids want to do what the bad kids do. So this whole environment is messed up. This whole country's messed up. But for some reason, we're supposed to keep staying here, right? Or I'm hearing traveling guys talking about we should just leave and go somewhere else and then group up. But if you couldn't respect a black man here, why would I go to China to get with a black woman when she didn't respect me in America? I'm hearing all types of shit that sounds utterly ridiculous. But no one's talking about this at all, where they're trying to groom 13-year-old boys and grab them at 13. So 14, 15, 16, 17. They trying to make sure that 4 years of their lives is going to be stuck on paying for OnlyFans to make these girls rich. Now, mind you, if men did this type of shit to girls and it went to a girl's site, all these fucking anti-passport, anti-red pill niggas will be sitting there telling them to throw them in jail. And saying all types of shit, saying they deserve to be put in the ground and blah, 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 and all this. But you letting a bunch of nasty women, fucking creepy ass women, go on Twitch that's made for kids and video games to go there and throw their porn on there to get younger customers so they can get and groom them into being older. So let me tell you right here.
The only thing better than White Claw Black Cherry Hard Seltzer is mixing it with White Claw Black Cherry flavored.
Well, a Tampa man was found dead inside his home. His accused killer was discovered hiding under a living room couch. Police arrested Lazaro Martinez and charged him with first-degree murder. And the details of this crime are chilling. Fox 13's Gloria Gomez joins us live from the newsroom tonight. So, Gloria, what did you find out about this case?
You know, you're right. The details of this case are horrific, and we found out that a lot of it was caught on video.
That's pretty alarming.
Mark Sadik is still in shock over the gruesome murder of his neighbor, Robert O'Connor.
A little bit concerning. You know, this is a quiet neighborhood that we live in, quiet street, especially being right next to the police station and fire station. So to hear something like that going on just a few houses down is pretty scary and concerning.
This 3-bedroom home on East O'Cara Road in Tampa was the scene of a horrific murder, and police have arrested 25-year-old Lazaro Martinez on first-degree murder. Police say O'Connor and Martinez met on Grindr, a gay dating website. On November 7th, they met at O'Connor's home. Investigators say the two had sex, and later when O'Connor asked Martinez to leave, there was a fight between the two. Documents show the murder was caught on home surveillance video. They say it captures Martinez strangling O'Connor and standing on his throat until his body goes limp. Records show Martinez mutilates the body with a large kitchen knife. 4 days later, Connor's co-workers find his body wrapped in a blanket in a bedroom, while police say Martinez was discovered hiding under a couch in a room. Police arrested Martinez and spent 3 days processing a bloody scene.
Yeah, there was police cars all up and down.
So it's funny that we're being told that incels are extreme. The red pill is extreme. All the while, the GAY community is running wild. They're taking each other out. They're going after everybody for a long period of time. They get to do whatever they want. Now, mind you, this is on the news. The news is finally starting to expose that they're not this perfect little community, right? But People be thinking that it was you need to go outside and not meet nobody online. But these are the same people that are online that you could meet in real life. It'll just happen quicker. See, certain people, they're told to tell you to stay in your lane. But look at these people and you see the scenarios that these people are in. And you wonder why they're telling you to stay in your lane. But they never talk about the gruesome stuff that happens out here. To what these people do to each other. But red pill is bad. We're so-called bad guys. We don't do anything. But we know this type of shit exists out here. Motherfuckers are crazy. But for some reason they throw the crazy on guys like us. Certain guys who say, hey, I don't want them to talk to these motherfuckers. They crazy. But then they tell you you're socially awkward. You don't have conversations. When you have you said the wrong thing to the wrong person. And it might not even be bad. It'd be, they'll just drop you for no reason.
Where should we start with a brand new pussy eater? The first thing that might be good is to...
So, now in today's world, we have a trans person talking about straight sex with a female woman. This is the new thing that most men is going to have to deal with, where the trans women are going to, this is why I said body count matters, right? Because the trans quote unquote females are literally banging all these women, and then someone tells you that you shouldn't care about who she slept with. But now she's end up having relations with the trans, and then the trans people are so, how can I put it? They're so comfortable with getting into conversations with straight people, where they think they know and they can tell you what you can and can't do. Now, there's a situation that happened in Call of Duty. This is why I say every single time a female comes into a space, they cause chaos and drama. Now, let's hear a drama between two so-called attractive women over Call of Duty, because one was bad and one wasn't.
It was drama, chat. Between my friends. Right? Cool, right? Like, it is what it is. You lose, you lose.
After the game, Connie puts the clip from the spectator POV. You can't hear Kalani putting cons, but like they're laughing about it in the group chat. And he. Oh, Kalani, what were you doing? You're ready to catch a flight? What are you doing? Why are you at security? You're looking for a flight? TSA, whatever. Kalani's like, damn. From like the spectator POV, I look like a bot. Like I look like I'm not giving cons. I just look dumb. But from my POV, you can hear me trying to say, yo, do y'all need me? Like that. So she hit up Connie on the side privately, like, yo, I kind of feel like I sold like that, but that's not what it was. Like this and the third. Like I wish it wasn't like that. I feel bad because it just had third.
See, I'm sorry for how stupid these dudes are, because I can't get no clear indication of people explaining something in a clear manner. It's just people like this. But for some reason, we're called socially awkward. For some reason, we're told that we have bad grammar. For some reason, we're told that we are this and we are that. And these people can't even explain 1.A, 1.B, and it just be done. This shit is horrible. But for some reason, we're the ones who don't have personality and none of this crap going on. It's amazing how they get away with just having the shit that we get blamed for, right?
But I don't want anybody to think I was. And Connie's like, no, you girl, you guys aren't that big of a deal, yada yada. Boom, they talked about it, right? They talked about it, boom, right off screen. They talked about it, boom. So boom, everything is good, right? So Connie knows. Kalani kind of feels bad about the whole situation.
Up shit. That is okay, but that is not how I roll. Because you asked what my objective was, so what was your objective?
He had Eren Yeager's name
to talk to Kayla about that.
Caleb came in asking why this is even a conversation to begin with.
Kayla came in, it was on Twitch, we watched it together. What do you mean you came in there? She literally said, Connie, hurry up, I want to play Apex, and then you literally started talking about, she was like, Connie, please get to the point, I want to play Apex, and you literally started talking about the tournament. So how did she come in there asking you?
Wait, what?
You were literally in the conversation, and she said, Connie, can you get to the point? And then you were like, oh, well, the tournament.
Who said that?
You. Do you want me to replay it? Like, you said it on chat in her stream.
Connie went to Soul Stream and talked about how not Lily, how fucking butt Kalani was for that last play.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, because I wanted to ask her about the tournament.
But why? We literally said that we were going to talk about that.
I don't acknowledge the fact that I've acknowledged every aspect of your gameplay throughout all of my streams in regards to the tournament.
Connie, okay. You could say something very great. Connie, you can say something very great about me. That is okay, but that does not negate the things that you say that are also bad. If you want to think that just because you say good shit makes you acceptable from the fucked up shit, that is okay, but that is not how I roll. A fucked up shit being said is still a fucked up shit.
Yo, hold on. You're about to get twisted, yo, Kalani. Bro.
We're with us.
No, bro.
We're arguing over the dumbest shit right now.
That's why I'm like,
what the fuck is this?
I'm sorry. I really am sorry. These people don't know how to like stop at the right time and do stuff at the right. Okay, let me just give you what it was, because I went through this. So they was having a little tournament. The girl, the Kalani chick, who on YouTube, she's do little skits and shit. She was bad. So the other girl talked about her behind her back and dragged her about her skills. But she did it in a way where it was disrespectful. But at the same time, I wouldn't care if somebody talk about me about video games, especially if we are online. I don't never take anything to heart with people. If somebody talk about me online, you talk about me online. Now, what I do take to heart, if somebody knew me for years and years and years, and they still talking about me to somebody else who don't know me, then that's when we have a problem. It happened before a couple times. And motherfuckers know me. People knew me for 8-9 years. And then these motherfuckers online said some stupid shit, and this person agreed with them. And I had to check the person in real life. Dude, you knew me longer than this motherfucker. This motherfucker don't know me for shit. They know me for the online. You know me in real life. So you talking shit, you must be saying something, because they're saying certain things to me that only a person that knew me for a long time could say. So was you the one saying it? But that's my rule. That's the reason why I don't have a lot of friends no more. Because I got to keep it to protect my personal shit. I can't let people come in no more, because my personal shit matters. I don't need people telling my personal business. But obviously they was friends. I don't know the background between them, because like I said, I don't watch a lot of these people. I don't keep up with all this shit. As you see, I don't even like looking at these motherfuckers. But they was arguing about something. They was arguing about the whole video game and stuff. I don't know how long they knew each other, but
bro, no, we actually had a very different, it's on stream. I will go, you can watch my stream, I can share it in Discord if you want. We all went to
such a stupid conversation.
Bro, why are you backing out now that I'm literally trying to provide you evidence? I'm asking you questions and you're not answering them.
It's not about evidence.
Evidence? You're arguing fact.
Everybody what they needed to do, and you were just in the back. That's fine. You were trying to protect the back for what.
You want to go? Hey,
Go back
they want to go.
office.
Hey, oh shit, they want to go.
Obviously, you know, Kalani don't got popcorn. So yeah, let's see what's going on, man.
But I can guarantee to you.
Let's keep going, bro. Feliz Navidad. Don't hit me with that, Josh. Okay. So yeah, it's trolls, huh?
I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to you, okay? Like a fucking adult, okay? I'm sorry that I made you feel that way. I'm sorry that I publicly...
Mason, no, don't care what you got. Color jello, we don't shoot it up. We get money, we don't care about it.
Tweaking.
Like this. I don't care about the block, bro.
No, you do care because you blocked me. You're fucking tweaking.
Seeing these people, they pause shit on some other shit. Oh man. This is why I don't look at everybody's content, man. A lot of these motherfuckers are just ego motherfuckers. They don't know how to talk and say regular shit. So basically, because I went over this shit too. Oh my God. So this is the end result of that conversation where they blocked each other because they don't want to talk to each other no more. And the girl who talked about her is offended now that the other girl blocked her. The Konani chick blocked her.
Oh, Connie. Oh.
Play the fucking...
Bruh said cat fight.
Come on, man.
I still don't really get what's going on, bro. Can someone get backstory? Let's see it.
So, this dude is literally doing a stream, a reaction of something that he don't know what the fuck's going on. Jesus, man. And this dude get 20K views. I don't even know who this guy is.
Story, bro, said here gender or something. I don't want to ask. No, that's a crazy. Okay. I know Tano, but he made fun.
Weird? You know what would have been fucking weird? If I blocked you and I did all that shit.
Okay.
If I did that same shit, I would have been the fucking problem, okay? The fact that you're dragging this shit on for 5 fucking plus hours, that's a fucking problem, bro, okay?
You're talking about the shit that does not matter.
It does fucking matter. It's a huge fucking detail in this entire fucking problem, okay? Because to act like you did nothing fucking wrong.
Dang. Yo, Connie knows punch from that bird's eye view.
Oh my God. Just let the fucking video go, man. And I'm sorry. This situation is pretty much small. This went on, like I said before. This situation is real small, and only a small group of people. These are the only people, sources that I can get this shit from. And it's annoying as shit that these people are the only ones you can get this shit from.
Angle, man. I'm trying to think if it was that prom.
Do I care?
We all know this. It feels like someone might take that. I'm trying to play a scary game.
Oh my God. Jesus, man.
They're not friends no more. STS, yes, STS.
Chat, y'all made Kalani look like a...
You guys, Kalani?
How did Kalani die? What?
Just like game.
Okay. So let's go to something else.
Alright, everybody. She's back. Nadia is back to playing Call of Duty creator and... Not Nadia.
So let me give you a backstory about Nadia. Or Nadia. She's a Call of Duty female who pretends that she was better than everybody else. She came into the Call of Duty space in order to say that she's better than the guys, or she just as good as the guys. All she did was cheat. And when she took the anti-cheating stuff software off, she got exposed and she got kicked out of like the Call of Duty League. Now, this is what we're talking about when it comes down to this equal bullshit and all this other stuff. Everywhere females go, they destroy the concepts of certain things, and then they leave and bounce, and they already ruined shit. This is what happens when you let females into spaces that's made for men instead of just giving them their own spaces. Just because motherfuckers don't want women around don't mean they hate women or any of this bullshit. It means they don't want the drama that women bring. I seen it in this space, in the black manosphere. You got motherfuckers inside spaces. You see the fucking chick who was all over YouTube, and now she's on the Man of Tomorrow. She was on the Man of Tomorrow's chat, trying to use him against other people. Sexy Red did the same shit, trying to use him against other people. There is another chick in the chat trying to use him against other people. I seen this tactic done before. Jessica X did the same shit. She was running around using Mr. Fantastic as her shield. She used Zero. She used Aegon. She used Game Changer. She used a lot of different people to pump her ass up. Me, Silent the Mind. It was a couple other people that did not like Jessica X, and she talked shit about them. There was guys in the space who I had a little bit of respect for, who said, "Well, Jessica X is the only woman that I sit back and respect." I'm like, wow, okay, I can't respect this guy like that no more. It was weird. They ruin every single space they go into. This is what happens when you have a whole bunch of undisciplined women with no limitations. They will go everywhere they can and destroy it. They're like animals who... They're like certain animals who run out of certain food in a certain general area, and then eventually when they eat all that place up, they start going into another area where all these people are at, and they start attacking you. And that's what's happening out here. They fucked up their real life outside in real life, and they started to come online. They burnt their bridges. Same thing with some of the dudes. They burnt their bridges in real life. They burnt the people in real life. That's why they tell you to go outside. That's why they tell you that you're socially awkward, because they want you to go into the field. But the difference between them and anybody else is the fact is, most of us ain't gonna tolerate them talking shit. Some of us are 20, 30, some in the 40s. Some guys are too old for that shit. Some people got cannons in their hand. Nobody's gonna sit there and let these dudes talk shit, do all that. They just gonna be like, yo, you know this shit in high school, right? Oh, nigga, hey, you know we all got our shit on us, right? I don't have time for this shit. And walk off and be like, okay. This is what happens. This is what happens when you have a society that's run by women. This is what happens when you have a society that literally does not control. They control one side. Men are controlled. We ain't off the hinges. Every time men do something wrong, we hear it. See, and some of these guys out here telling you to get your shit together and stuff like that. Look, you get your shit together and you start leaving. We start leaving in droves. You know what the government gonna start doing? They're gonna start trying to stop us. Trust and believe they will try to do something about it. I just read you in one of my other videos that they tried about 14 different times to do bachelor taxes. 14 in America. That's more than any other country out here. You want to talk about laws? Let's talk about the bachelor taxes they kept trying to implement in every fucking place in America. Oh, not almost every place in America. Not every place in America. But they was trying to implement in places in America. So imagine if every dude get their shit together and be like, nah, we going overseas. We don't want this shit. We going overseas. Or some of us just keep our money to our best and just maintain our hobbies. They're going to be coming after us, trying to tell us to donate to shit. They be trying to do like that. It'll be a catastrophe. And then we look at them like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is my money. I worked hard for this shit. Oh, no, you need to do this. No, I don't need to do shit. And then they're going to try to send goons after you. Then you're going to have to protect yourself. This is what happens when one side gets to do whatever they want and the other side just get told that they gotta stick to the rules.